Welcome back to our podcast, dear listeners. Today, we embark on a journey to explore one of the most revolutionary retail giants of our time, Costco Wholesale. Join us as we unravel the story of how Costco has transformed the shopping experience and redefined the retail industry. I'm your host, Falcus, and this is the FriUp.
FriGuys FriUp.
Okay.
Are we going to mention it's ChatGPT after we've done it? Wait, do we? Oh, we have to cheer, Niall.
Oh,
Wait,
you
what?
have to cheer. Oh, that's brilliant.
It says friends
cheers.
cheer.
Friends cheer.
Hey!
Right, you ready? No, give it everything you got, boys.
Okay.
Hey, welcome to the FriUp, your go-to podcast for unfiltered fun and engaging conversations. I'm Falcus, and I'm joined by my awesome co-hosts and dear buddies, Nick and Earl.
What's up, everybody? Get ready for a fretting riot as we dive into some exciting topics.
That's right. The FriUp is where we keep it real and exploring intriguing discussions.
From gaming adventures to internet wonders, we're here to share our experiences and thoughts.
Our goal is to entertain, inform, and leave you with something to ponder.
So whether you're relaxing at home or on the move, let's embark on this journey together.
The FriUp is your ticket to immersive storytelling and thought-provoking chats. Welcome to the FriUp, where conversations come alive.
Oh, is now a good time to mention I'm high on flu medication.
I thought you were going to say I'm just high.
I honestly thought he was just going to say he was high.
My mind is so...
Please tell me you're drinking with that as well.
You guys have given me a script to start off this, and I'm like,
Don't worry
I'm
about it.
gone.
Yeah. Hey, if you're not feeling it, you guys can just sit there and I'll do the rest of my Costco essay.
Please
do.
about Costco. No more. I already
Guys,
had
we're
enough.
4 for 4 on mentioning Costco in the first 10 minutes of the podcast.
We're getting that Costco sponsorship.
I just want,
By
yeah, exactly. Can you imagine if we got
episode
Costco
50,
sponsored?
episode 50, we'll have a Costco sponsorship.
We could literally get whatever we wanted because they sell everything. It's the best.
I don't. Sponsorship doesn't mean you just get stuff for free.
It does now. They revolutionised the shopping experience.
Whoever's your shirt, do you wear that shirt and just get free skips? Is that how it works?
I mean,
To clarify, Earl is wearing a yellow polo shirt with a huge Skips logo on
I
the
am.
front.
It's a Trent Rockets cricket shirt, but they're sponsored by Skip. So imagine they get some free skips, I guess, for the team. You'd hope so.
The Trent Rockets.
Yeah, the Trent Rockets.
Doesn't even alliterate.
Red Rocket.
The River Trent. Trent Trout. Why isn't it the Trent Trouts?
Yeah, but can you imagine that'd be the worst mascot ever? Just a big trout running around going.
I'm sorry, if there was a big trout like running, just flopping around at the cricket, I'd be there in a heartbeat.
just at the edge, not even like running, just at the edge of the pitch, like flopping.
I'd be worried
Oh my
because
God.
that's a little fishy.
They should have a rule where the owner has to buy everyone a drink if the ball ever lands in the trout's mouth.
Boo. Speaking of
you
drinks,
see the trout running around. Like, oh.
The trout would die. The ball just goes in the top of the costume and just smacks him on the head.
Oh, I was going to say in his
Don't
mouth.
mean the man's mouth.
Deep throat in a cricket ball.
Oh my God! Speaking of drinks, what are you all drinking this fine evening?
Well, I've gone something different tonight from my normal Ulska cider. Want that Ulska sponsorship? I have got Dead Man's Fingers vanilla rum with with Coke. It is delightful, but it is a little warm because I didn't actually get the Coke in the fridge in time. So that
I was really worried it was just going to be Coke and I was going to be the only one with an alcoholic beverage and that's going to feel like
I needed this after today, so
Oh Jesus!
fucking tell me about it.
I desperately need it, but the issue is I've got so much like cold and flu medication and stuff, so I'm just having bar pineapple aid.
Ooh,
pineapple aid.
It's just like it's like lemonade, but just pineapple flavored.
You're going to taste great
pineapple
tonight.
just
Sorry.
Not on the podcast.
sorry. Shit.
pineapple has too many syllables to have an aid, I feel.
Pineapple
it just says bar
Apple aid,
pineapple.
cherry
It doesn't say.
aid.
I added the aid onto it. It just says bar pineapple.
So you added the
but
aid.
it's fizzy. Oh my
It's everything. Bar pineapple.
Yeah, bar pineapple, yeah.
Well, Niall, I got this because I thought you'd be jealous, and I honestly don't think I'm going to like it.
Oh no.
What
So I have a backup drink if this is undrinkable.
I know what it's going to be.
It's a beer.
Yeah.
It's from a brewery called Northern Monk,
I love Northern Monk.
and it's a rocket lolly.
Oh my god!
Oh my God.
I've had that before. That actually is really good.
That sounds good, to be fair.
To be fair,
It's
I
a
don't usually
little
like fruity
sweet in
beers.
taste. It's not
Yeah.
massively fruity. It's just very sweet.
Shall we go on an adventure together?
Let's
We
do it.
shall indeed go on an adventure
It
together.
literally smells like rocket lolly has melted
Oh.
in a beer.
That sounds.
That's not a
Wait, where did you get it from, though? By
That's
the way.
not a bad thing.
Sainsbury's.
Oh, of course
yeah,
it was. Yeah, of course.
Sainsbury's.
You posh
Say,
fuck.
hey, say what you will about the supermarkets. They've massively upped their beer selections.
No, like
Asda's, my local Asda.
Oh, that face did not. For anyone who's obviously not
Ugh.
watching the podcast and listening, Falcus
If you've ever
just
given
pulled-
like a baby a sour
Yeah.
sweet,
It
that
just-
is exactly
yeah.
the face.
It looks like he just sucked on a lemon.
My guy's
I
lips turned
like
into a
lemons.
butthole.
I don't like that. Do you remember when I told you I found those dead man's fingers like Alka-Pops?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and they were just the fakest flavor.
Yeah.
To be fair, one of them wasn't bad. One of them wasn't great. I can't remember which one was which. But yeah, it was just like the alcohol was very present in it. But it's just what like the fake. It's just fake flavor and beer. No.
Just no.
Tagline is a hop-powered takeoff to give you a fruity cosmic blast.
That's what no, not gonna go there.
Nah, I'm all right. Yeah.
No, that doesn't sound great. No.
Honestly, I'm gonna try and see if I get used to
Right.
it a bit more.
I've got a
See if
challenge for you.
I don't like to waste alcohol, so
Why
I
don't you
will
just
drink
down it?
Oh, don't. No, that makes it so much worse.
Go
'cause
on.
then the
Go
flavor
on.
lingers.
He's contemplating it. Down it. Go on. You can do it.
Maybe later. Jesus. Let us get at least half an hour of the
Okay.
podcast in.
I'm not sure. Hang on, have I got a glass? I've got a glass. Hang on, let me. It had some Pepsi in it at one point.
Oh,
so
no.
it's got some lime in it. Let me. Get
What color? Yeah. What color is the actual like liquid? I imagine it's
not
gonna be
sure.
like a pink.
pink.
I'm imagining it. I think it was.
Like
Wasn't it
pinky?
quite a light beer? No.
No.
I'm trying to get rid of a lot of the bubbles, basically.
What? So you can down it.
Not the boobles.
Livable.
Do you want to know how bubbly it was?
Oh my god,
my
that's a big
God.
head.
Yeah, that's a pint glass.
That is
and
literally
2/3 of
six-
that pint
Yeah,
is.
that's like-
I'll let
is
you know.
just
I'll let you know
bubbles.
when it gets down. I'll
That's
let you know when
about
it gets
6
down.
inches of head.
Anyway, would you like to know why I really need a drink today?
Go on.
Oh, why do we need a drink?
Because you know I work in Liverpool now.
Yeah.
Yes.
I get the train into work.
I know where this is going.
Do you want to know what's fucking happening at the moment?
Train strikes.
It's only the bloody British Open.
Yeah, it's the biggest major tournament in golf bar the Masters. Yeah.
Happening
In
at
Liverpool,
the
Royal Liverpool.
Liverpool Royal.
Yeah.
It's not even in Liverpool. It's just on the Wirral.
Yeah.
I don't even understand why there's so many people travelling in and out of Liverpool.
Because that's where everyone's staying, surely.
No, but in the morning, there are people getting on the train from various locations, travelling into... Well, to be fair, actually, no, a lot of them didn't travel into Liverpool.
Yeah.
But there's people coming, like... I'm getting my train home at, like, 5:20. Absolutely rammed. Right, so today, not only is the British Open on, so it's super busy, there was also an issue at Hamilton Square, which is, like, the first station, like, after Liverpool. So you go under the river, and then that's the first station.
Yeah.
Right? So there's an issue there, which caused a bunch of trains to be cancelled that were going over to, like, towards where the actual golf course is. So everyone's just cramming on whatever train they can to get from Liverpool to Hamilton Square to get under the river.
Brilliant.
Right? A bunch of the trains are cancelled. So the only trains you can get on are the ones I need to get on that go to Chester. So I get there at 17 minutes past. The train arrives at, I think, 1/2
What time?
No, sorry, the
Is this
train
this
was
evening?
supposed to arrive at 17 minutes past. I got there at 12 past. Train arrives at 1/2. Yeah, this evening, 5:30. Absolutely rammed. People still try and pile on, but no one can get on. This one guy was fuming because he was like, I haven't been able to get on the last 3 trains. I've been here for an hour and a half.
Fuck that.
And in his anger at the train being busy and the guy saying you might not be able to get on, he went to talk to the guy, and while he was doing that, people squashed in and more people got on the train. And so he missed getting on because he was going to rant at the guy about it.
No.
So I finally managed to get on the train at To be fair, I got on the next train, so it was at like 36. So it wasn't too bad, but I did have to stand right at the front of the platform because I was like, I am getting on this fucking train.
Fucking hell.
But just these bloody golf tournaments making my trains busy, and I have to stand up, and they changed the train times because of the golf tournament. I didn't know. I was late for work.
You know this is like the biggest golf tournament in the world, right? Like,
fuck them.
Like, you should know this is happening. This has been planned for like 3 years.
Do you know what? I genuinely didn't know until literally I started seeing a bunch of people. But this is what, bunch of people wearing golf gear. Why, when going to a golf tournament, does everyone look like they're off to play golf?
This is my point, right? I went to the British Masters, which is like the lesser tournament in Britain, and I saw so many people dressed like they're about to go for a round of fucking golf. They're not going to go to you. Like, come on, mate. Come have a little go if you want.
You know,
like,
you don't go to. They don't have clubs with them. You don't go to, because I thought, oh, it's the Open. Like, what do you actually have to do to play in the Open? I was like, I'm pretty sure you have to like sign up. Like, you wouldn't just be getting the train there to go and have a whack.
You have to be in the top 50 in the world.
Like,
I
watched that
like a tour card, or qualify through like 20 rounds of amateur tournaments.
Yeah, I saw that film where Shia LaBeouf plays in the US Open. I know you can't just stroll onto the course.
Wait, what film's that?
Is it The Greatest Game or something?
I might have to watch that. I love golf.
It's actually not a bad film, I will say.
You do realise your misery from this has given me entertainment all day because I've been watching it all day. Literally all day.
What's it on?
Sky Sports.
Well, no.
There's streams somewhere. You can find streams.
Yeah, like, you don't go to Wimbledon in like a white polo shirt and some shorts, do you?
You don't go to the football in fucking full kit, shin pads and football boots, do you?
Exactly. Like, I was going to use football, and I was like, some people do go to football in a football shirt.
A football shirt, yes. I can understand that. But I went to the British Masters, and I saw people literally walking around in golf shoes with the spikes on it. I'm like, why?
I don't put my bikini on when I go to watch the women's beach volleyball.
You don't?
You should.
I mean, like, that's the main reason I go. Like, when else am I going to get a chance to wear my bikini and not get judged? Speaking of, I was getting judged hard today at work. Continuing on with the anger.
Bikini.
No,
in the middle of the shop floor.
So apparently,
he's got Lego bricks on. It's appropriate.
So apparently, it's not allowed for men to buy the Barbie tracksuit from Primark. It's weird that men should buy the Barbie tracksuit. I mean, yes, it is technically women's sleepwear.
Did you buy it?
But for the meme, it should be hilarious. Like,
did you buy it?
I really want the shorts.
Because I said it, and I was like, oh, I'm going to buy it. And one of the girls on the shop floor was like, what? Why were you doing that, Niall? You're just like, aren't you straight? And I'm like, yes, but I can do it for the meme, you know.
Oh my god, I was literally thinking about this on the way home. Like,
what, Niall in a Barbie sleepwear?
No, but this idea that, like, oh, you're straight, you can't do this stuff. It's fine if you're gay, though. It's the same thing as, like, oh, girls can do something that guys can't. Like, gay guys can do this, but straight guys can't. That's wrong.
Yeah, but if it's the other way around and we're saying straight guys can do this, gay guys can't, that'd be, like, horrendous.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be a thing. It's just unreasonable.
Yeah. If Niall wants to wear sexy Barbie sleepwear, then he can.
You do it, Niall.
Yeah, Niall.
You get that tracksuit.
And post the pictures in the Discord.
Because I'm buying those Barbie shorts.
Because that's the thing that I don't understand, though, is like people. Because then I was like, oh, you do realize, like, in my streaming history, I have worn a dress on stream.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
that. I still have the dress. You know, it's not like a weird thing for me.
The fact you bought a dress for it.
Oh, it wasn't.
I've had to wear a dress. Well, I've not had to, but I've worn a dress before. But I've never bought a dress to wear.
It was 20 quid. It wasn't too bad. I'm a size 14. Fun fact for you.
Man's got cake.
Dress giveaway.
Man does have cake. Oh yeah. If you're size 14 and you want a nice 1950s rockabilly navy with white polka dot, I'll get the footage out. Just join the FriGuys Discord.
I remember this stream. So
Linktree / FriGuys.
Drop us a message on the podcast. Drop us a comment or a reply. I think there's a way to do that with your favorite Costco experience, and we'll pick the best one. And
there we go. I mean, that stream was elite. Just seeing you in a dress running around, elite.
I'm pretty sure. Like, didn't I have I had a reward as well. Like every sub or something, I'd spin the wheel, and then one of them was that I'd just do squats on the camera.
That was There was
on the camera.
Yeah, on the camera.
Yeah, he was squatting on top of the camera.
Oh, no,
squats for the
you
camera.
Full up skirt.
Oh yeah. Joke's on you. There was nothing under there.
Oh.
Did it on purpose.
There you go. That's what the beer looks like.
Okay, it's like a murky, cloudy piss.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of
Yeah,
coloured, I guess.
That's
I mean,
not so bad.
what are the flavours?
murky, cloudy piss.
Strawberry, orange, and pineapple. So I mean, the orange and pineapple is really coming through
Yeah.
there.
I was gonna think it'd be a bit pinky, but another taste test. Oh, that's a big gulp. Oh, he's going for it. Go on, lad.
Down in
go on,
one, Zulu
go on.
warrior.
Go on.
Down in one. Oh.
Yes, 3/4 of a pint in one. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done, Falcus.
Again, audio podcast.
Yeah, but
So for reference, Kieran's done it, but my God, he does not look happy that he's done it.
he might need to
I'm happy it's
be right
gone.
back. Whereas I'm just enjoying my rum right now. This is great.
Yeah, yeah. Let us know if we need to take a technical break.
No, it's fine. I just might need another drink.
Chunder break
Yeah.
when?
Mate, when was the last time I've thrown up hungover?
Nice.
I don't remember the last time I've thrown up from drinking.
No?
I was close on Halloween. I got a bit cocky with a bottle of tequila, I think.
Ooh, no.
I had to do a shot, and I was like, no, it's fine. I'll just take a big swig from the bottle. So I took a huge gulp, and then I was like, oh, no, actually, body said no.
You
Body
absolute
said no.
fucking moron. I don't know what in your brain went, tequila, one of the worst things to drink. I'm just going to take a big old swig of this.
I don't mind tequila. I quite like tequila. If I'm going to do a shot, tequila's a good option, I think.
Nah, vodka. I'm a vodka.
Vodka out the freezer.
Yeah.
Tequila with a lime.
Or really pure vodka. It's really good.
Tequila slammers or tequila shots, both good options. Worst thing to shot, gin. I love gin, and I'll drink gin neat, but I don't want to take it as a shot.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. It just doesn't work, does it? To be honest.
No, don't know what it is. Something about it. Not happy about it. Just not happy about the gin.
Oh, that was great.
I don't know what it is with gin. I've tried it multiple times, and gin just really does not agree with me.
I love gin. Gin's a great summer drink.
Yeah. No, gin. You don't drink spirits, though, Niall. So you're not.
No, well, I do
gin.
drink spirits. It's just a pain in the arse. Like we have a massive spirits cabinet downstairs, but like I like when I come to yours or I go to James's and like you guys make me cocktails. I don't mind drinking cocktails. That's fine. Like I'm not gonna be like, I hate cocktails.
What's your go-to cocktail?
I don't know. Whatever these guys make, they make me the most random shit, and it's tasty and it's fine and it gets me drunk.
Falcus? Go-to cocktail?
What favorite go-to cocktail?
Like favorite, yeah.
You have to pick a favourite cocktail. See, I'm Niall's like anything I'm given.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I kind of prefer. Oh fuck! No, I prefer classic cocktails.
Yeah.
So favourite cocktail, probably an old fashioned.
Nice. Okay. Yeah,
but even though I prefer whiskey, I do quite like a rum old fashioned.
Nice. Yeah.
With like a nice rum in it.
What's your
favorite cocktail that I make, or that I. See, that if I had to pick an all-time favorite, summer cocktails, either a Planter's Punch, or an Enzoni.
Nice, yeah.
So a Planter's Punch is like it's a lot of rum, to be honest, with like crushed ice and lemon juice, and it's so nice,
so refreshing.
And then an Enzoni is a Negroni, but instead of sweet vermouth, you muddle grapes.
Oh. Okay.
So you muddle some grapes, add your Campari, add your gin, give it a shake, some simple syrup.
Yeah.
So nice. It's like perfect summer Negroni.
That sounds decent, to be fair. I mean, I'm boring.
I'll have to do a stream and make some.
Yeah, I'm boring. I just love a mojito, but it has to be well made. It has to be really well made. Like I've had shit mojitos and I just hated them, but.
Look at like it has to be well made. Did you not drink mojito from like a ready mixed bottle the other week?
Oh
yeah, that was all right, to be fair.
On this podcast,
yeah, that was all right.
You were trying to off yourself with that mojito, yeah.
I still got some here. No, that was all right, but like there was a place in Ipswich. We went out with Amy's family for her brother's birthday, and we went to like this like arcade bar thing. They had like axe throwing shit like that. And they were, like had cocktails. I was like, oh, I'll have a mojito. Ipswich got promoted the day before. We were celebrating. I was like, yeah, mojito me up, 2 of them. And they were shit. And then we went to this...
Then you had to down them because they were so shit.
Well, I had to drink them. They were expensive still. And then we went to this place called Cozy Club, which is like a really posh, like old-fashioned like 1950s restaurant Really
Right.
good. Their mojito was like the best I've ever had. It was ridiculous. Like, I got so drunk that day. It was not good. I walked
I
back.
think new house rule: if you buy a drink
and
and
it's
it's
shit,
shit,
you have to down it.
you have to down it.
Okay, I'm in. I'm in.
Yeah, only if you buy it, only if you're like, I want one of those, and it turns out to be shit, you have to down it.
Okay, I'm in. But like that day, that was the last time I was properly drunk. And we walked back through Ipswich Town Centre past the football ground. There was me, Amy, her brother, and her mum and dad walking. And her mum and dad were like sober. Me and Amy's brother were a bit pissed. Amy was a bit tipsy. And we were walking through the middle of Ipswich just singing Ipswich chants at the top of our voices. The whole half an hour walk back to the car.
And then as you go past the football ground, they all have to grab a hold of you. So you try and make a beeline in to find Wesy.
Oh, if Wes Burns... Actually, there's actually... On the outside of the ground, there's like this fence. And it has all the players' faces on them. And I just ran...
How many times have you kissed Wes?
I don't want to say in public. It's too many. To be fair, I did actually run up to Wes and was like, "He's so beautiful." I wish I would have recorded it. It was incredible. Oh, that man.
Brilliant. Top notch.
Love that man.
Can I ask a question?
Go on.
Yes.
Nick, have you literally put as a talking point, what's funnier than kids falling over? Is that a full question? Because you linked the video above that, which wasn't of a kid falling over. It was just of a strange woman in Slough.
That was another talking point. So basically,
over,
I would like to clarify here as well. So this was Kieran messaged basically being like, we need some talking points for today. I was like, okay, I was on my lunch break at the time. I was literally just spouting some, so if you look at it, there's just a bunch of nonsense. And as I'm typing talking points in, this kid's running full sprint and just slams on the floor and hits the deck. And it is the funniest thing. And the best part is I'm not at work. I've got my uniform covered up. I'm just eating my Subway sandwich. I'm pissing myself laughing in
the Lego store.
No, I wasn't in the Lego store at the time.
Okay.
I was on my lunch. I was saying this was on my lunch break. So I was like,
what fucking random member of the public sits in the Lego store and eats a Subway?
So I was
just sat like on top of a load of bricks, just like with his foot long.
He's spent all morning building himself a chair.
It was a quiet day at the Lego store.
No. So yeah, it was on my lunch break. So you know, I've got a massive. I had a massive spout of talking points, and then I was just like, fuck it. As soon as the kid fell over, I was like, what is funnier than kids falling? There is very little. The amount of times, I'm in the store before the shop's opened, I'm stocking the shelves and stuff, and then I just hear patter, 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 bong, as a kid runs into the glass door, and I have to walk away and not laugh on the shop floor. I have to go into the back and start laughing.
Wait. He
ran
into glass.
Funnier. Yeah, because these kids just run full pelt into the glass doors.
I'm sorry,
They
but
just
that
haven't opened yet. It's like the end of I Am Legend.
Exactly. There's nothing funnier than kids falling over and kids injuring them. Can you name me something that is just so carnally funnier than kids falling over?
Yes.
You know the end of
Two
I Am
kids
Legend
falling
where he
over.
locks himself in the panic room.
Yeah.
And the zombie just comes up and starts smacking his head against the door.
That's the kids at
I'm
the Lego
imagining
store.
it's that, but the kid's trying to get in the Lego
Yes,
store.
that's basically what it is sometimes.
Dunk, dunk, dunk.
That is
Son, that's a window this way.
Starts to crack. The manager looks down at Niall sat on his little Lego chair.
eating a Subway sandwich.
As he wets himself laughing at this poor kid whose blood dripping down his face.
That's the worst part, though, is when I'm on shift, I'm not allowed to laugh at the kids when they fall over and
Why
stuff.
is that a rule
So
of the
that
shop?
has to be a rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the rule of the shop because obviously we're there, it's part of the experience. And if your kid falls
kids
over,
running around falling over,
and the worker starts laughing, it's not really a good experience, though, is it?
We have that rule in my office. We're not allowed to laugh if any of the technicians fall over.
Oh no! If a technician falls over in our workshop, we immediately get the CCTV footage and upload it to the group chat because it's fucking hilarious.
That's how
you must
it
have
used.
so many videos of noodles.
Oh, noodles falling over in the workshop he's not. To be fair, I don't think Noodles has fallen over. It's the other guys. One of them just runs into
If Noodles
wheels
hasn't
and
fallen
shit.
over yet, then you need to be getting on tripping him.
Oh, I will. 100% tomorrow I will trip Noodles up and I will be filming it.
Do you have some of those things that you lie on to go underneath a car with the wheels?
No, not really. We have ramps.
Ah, damn it.
A couple of the boys do.
slide one into his shins.
No, that used
I'd
to be.
just put him off a chair at lunchtime. That'd be better.
Ghost! Ghost!
Where?
John's door just moved. For anyone who's...
that
was
genuinely used to be one of my favorite parts of my old job. Oh,
not anymore.
Home Alone. Yeah.
It's the ghost of the kids that fell over at the Lego store.
Yeah, they've come for you. No,
I actually can't think of what's funnier than a child falling over, to be fair.
I just said it. 2 children falling over at once.
Well,
yeah.
no, that's true, yeah. 3 children.
I got
a triangle
close.
of children
It
just
gets
running
to a
into...
point where it's not as funny anymore, actually, because
Then
it's
it's just-
funny
then
because
it's just
that
a
kid on his own is embarrassed.
Then it's just
I
a
don't
mass
know,
accident.
There's the banned Irish speeding advert where it just like.
Is that the one?
Is that the one where he goes around the corner?
Yeah,
and
it goes
over
around
the
the
wall,
corner too
yeah.
fast. But then they put the like it's not even an added sound in. There was a comedy squelch as the kids
get
got
squished.
the kids got plowed through. You just hear that the car rolls over them. And you just hear. It's like, come on!
That was
of all the
perfect.
sounds,
Stop! Did you do
Yeah.
the sound over for the voiceover for it?
That was amazing.
Did you not know I'm actually the Foley artist for the band Irish? But no, there's just nothing funnier.
Imagine
Like,
dying being squashed by a Vauxhall Astra.
Oh, not the Vauxhall Astra.
That's the worst way to go.
Imagine dying being Irish.
To be fair, funnier than a kid falling over is a kid running into a glass door, and funnier than that, I think, is a kid getting hit in the face by a football.
I feel like, yeah, so
Kicked by an
to narrow
adult.
it down, kids being injured, hilarious. Just
Why
there's-
though? It's so bad from an evolutionary point of view for us to find this funny.
Yeah.
There's memes in it. You know, well, I think like because they're young at the time, it's kind of like, you know, they'll recover. It's fine. But when you watch like when you start watching like, especially when old people fall over, you're like, yeah, this person could
Oh
fall
my
over,
God, I've
and
seen
that
old
that
person-
could be
no,
it.
yeah.
That could be
Yeah.
it. You know, so
Is
it's kind
that
of
why?
like,
because they're always fine.
yeah, they always like get up and brush themselves off. But again, I've had an adult walk into the door before, and it's just not as funny. Like the dongs,
It's
like,
more low-pitched,
heftier.
yeah.
It's like bong, as opposed to the kid where it's like bonk, and then you just turn around and the kid's like rubbing his forehead. But like when an adult does it, there's this sense of embarrassment, and you're like, I've done that before. I actually feel bad for you.
Do you walk into
Here's a
walls a lot?
question.
Yeah.
If the rule for kids is that it's fine if they're kids, because everyone says kids bounce,
Yeah.
why can you only hit them in a car at 30 miles an hour?
I mean,
Look, if you,
it
if
doesn't
you
matter
hit a
the speed.
child
You
at
still
30
get
miles
20
an hour,
points.
there's an 80% chance he lives. If you hit him at 40 miles an hour, there's an 80% chance he dies.
We'll put him out his misery then.
Right, but why? Because surely then, if I hit an adult at 20, they're fucked. Because we're saying that kids bounce, they're more... Well, I guess they're technically more malleable. Their
Sorry,
bones
why
haven't
am I
fused
running
together
over
properly
children now?
Because you get 20 points a
What's wrong
child,
with-
Niall.
Oh,
Because
okay,
you're in that Asda van that's,
Yeah.
that's only got Mind the Child
Fucking
written
not
on the
Asda
back.
on the go
So
again.
you
with
haven't
fucking
read it.
Letty the caterpillar coming back.
It's you're in the driver's seat, Letty's riding shotgun, and you're just mowing down kids.
Letty's out the side with a baseball bat, knocking over kids. Look at
But only
bounces.
at 20 miles an hour, because at 20 miles an hour they'll be perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Apparently.
They just bounce off, apparently. They're like fucking bouncy
ju-
balls.
It just seems, you know what I mean? It just seems questionable that all the adverts are like, don't hit a child going 40 miles an hour, hit them at 30, and then. But what about adults? There's no adverts telling you how fast to hit an adult.
That's true. How fast
Well,
do I
I
hit an
think it's-
adult?
I think it's
And
more
at what
generally
age does
that
it change?
I think it's-
How hard can I hit a pensioner?
I think it's more generally that kids are more often in the street, like fucking morons. I mean,
Well,
if
to be
an
fair-
adult, if you hit an adult in the street, they deserve it because they should know better. But
I haven't
that's what
seen
it's
any
supposed
kids
to be.
work. I haven't seen any kids patching roadworks, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they normally have giant high visors on,
Depends
and
what
it's
country
coned
you're in
off
as well.
and stuff. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, in this country, there isn't anyone in the street doing roadworks.
No, they just cone it all off and leave it.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did that the other night. I was driving home from work. The entire like A1 drive for me to come home was like coned off, down to a single lane. No one working. Nothing. It was supposed to be like midnight working. It was like 10, half 10. No one working. I'm like, surely you should be working at this time. You've coned it off. You've made the effort to. Like, they were coning it off as I was driving home, and I'm like, you're coning it off for no reason because you're gonna do. Fuck all.
Don't get me started on this.
Did you
Because the main
drive
road.
into the cones and then look embarrassed?
Yeah.
Oh, someone did that the other day. Not like so basically my exit that I come off, it was closed, and someone thought they could just sneak in through the construction section, so they snuck in, and then I watched in the rear view as a workman ran up to them, like slammed his hand on their window and was like, "Get out!" It was like, so because they were trying to sneak in off the exit, and it's like, no, that exit's closed. I'm like, how can people be that stupid that they think they can just sneak in through the roadworks?
I mean, people do drive the wrong way up motorways, so they're very stupid.
Yeah, Kieran, people drive up the wrong way.
Wait, did Kieran drive up the wrong way up the motorway?
I've never driven the wrong way up a motorway.
It was just an A road.
I have missed a couple of signs and got like 10
halfway
meters
up a slip road.
10 meters up the off ramp.
No, you didn't. Oh,
It
fuck
was
me.
fairly long. You couldn't see the motorway
fuck
from where it was.
me.
And the way the signs were arranged, I thought it was telling me I couldn't turn right because I think one of the signs was slightly the wrong way.
Yeah.
So I thought it was saying no entry.
No, well,
to turn
no, it wasn't
right,
even.
and I
It
was
wasn't
like,
even
"Well, I
that
need to
massively
go right."
wrong. Because I was saying like, oh, you've missed. We can't do that. And then it was just kind of like, Kieran, those cars are coming towards us. Kieran.
I don't think any cars going to do it. I think we. Oh no, yeah, the cars weren't coming down the off ramp. We just saw that they were coming towards us, like on the motorway. Yeah.
It's like it's a very disused slip road. It's like it's basically like the slip road's only used for people who live in the town, and I wouldn't be surprised if the town was less than 1,000 people.
This was the day when me and Jess had taken Niall to the petting zoo, and we'd nipped out at lunchtime to go to a local country park to have a picnic, and we were on our way back to the petting zoo.
Aww, little child Nikki.
We
I used to
went
love
the
it.
petting zoo, and it was everybody there with kids. And then there's just me, Jess, and Niall. And then, because when we went out, we went to go out, and we said to the woman at the ticket office, we were like, "Oh, are we good to go out and then come back in like an hour? We're just gonna go have some lunch." And she was like, I was like, "Do we need like a stamp or a ticket or anything?" And she was like, "Oh no, don't worry. I'll remember my only 3 students who've come into." So we got a slight discount because of that. But then. Yeah, I've got a picture of Niall sat on a tiny little child's chair with a little blanket on his lap, waiting for the animals to be brought around.
They did like a little petting thing, so they had like a giant horseshoe of chairs, and these chairs were like designed for 6-year-olds. So there's my 6'3" ass like scrammed in this little tiny
all kids,
chair.
and then just Niall, me, Jess. It was a brilliant. There was a bunch of animals. There was a really cute baby goat who was adorable.
fuck goats.
Go-kart thing.
Yeah, I'm getting to the go-kart thing.
Okay.
There was, at the end of the day, we got to go and feed the calves, like their milk.
Oh, that's cute.
And fuck me, cows fucking want their milk.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, my cow drank the milk really fucking fast, and then I was like, "Oh, what do I do?" And then the woman's just like, "Oh, can you just keep a hold of that and let him keep sucking on it, even though there's nothing there, just to keep him distracted while the other ones finish up?" I was like, "Sure." Yeah. As he's like ramming his head into the barriers to try and get a hold of this thing off me. Yeah. There was this go-kart track, like pedal go-karts, right?
Oh, God.
And they were fairly big, and the sign said the go-karts were for everyone. So Niall keeps going, "Can we go on the go-karts? Can we go?" I'm like, "No, right, there's kids on it at the moment. I know we'll be stupid. We'll wait, and then we'll go on it when there's no kids on it." So the time eventually comes. There's no one on it. So me, Niall, and Jess go on it.
I practically fucking sprint. I sprint to the go-karts.
I think
I was like, "Kieran, it's empty,"
twice.
and then I went.
How?
So no, it wasn't even twice.
Well,
we flipped it more than that. So
It's
basically,
like
it was a big oval, and me and Kieran like proper pedaling it, giving it a go, and then we literally just
I've got
whip
videos.
it.
I'll put the videos in the Discord.
We just whipped it left, and like the car would just go. You'd go. There was a time where like there was a way like you could hold the brake and like pedal a little bit, and then it got to the point where I was like doing wheelies, and then I went over backwards.
Like, so we're literally like having races, and then and to be honest,
Like
then
ramming
other people
into
start
each other
getting
and
on,
stuff.
and I was just like, look, all the parents can see us being absolute fucking morons. If they want to come and let their kids get on while we're on it, like,
So
I'm sorry, we've waited all day to get this when there was no one on it. We're doing whatever the fuck we want at this point, mate.
You have seen us like upend the car multiple times. Like you have accepted the fact that your child is going to die. No, I don't think I can pedal that much.
I reckon I could get a good 20 mile an hour on that
Yeah,
go-kart.
that'd be fine then. They bounce.
maybe not on that track, but like, yeah. Oh, fuck me, you could proper ram the pedals.
Really?
Oh my god!
I think
yeah.
Niall struggled because the seats didn't really go back far enough
there
for
was-
him. So
yeah.
do you know when you're on a bike,
You're
but
like, yeah,
your
like-
legs aren't the right height.
Yeah.
Whereas I could just proper gun it.
Basically, what you're saying is you're the same size as a child.
Oh no, they were adult-sized pedal carts.
Well, I wouldn't say adult. I'd say like
They were big enough for
they were
adults,
like
like, if you were-
teenagers. Like
Yeah, if you were 16, you'd be quite happy on one.
So you're the same size as a 16-year-old.
yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not far
I don't
off.
think-
There's some
well,
big 16-year-olds out there, mate.
Yeah, I don't think they
I
were
will
designed
say-
for anyone bigger than 5'10".
Like,
I'd say.
I think a year or two before that, I'd been at a campsite in Holland where they'd had these go-karts, and literally, like, some woman came along and shouted at me for being on the go-karts because I was too old. I was only 18 at the time. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's good for me.
Ridiculous.
Fuck them.
Had to go. Oh, they had the weirdest thing at this campsite, right? Do you know when people go to the beach and they'll take like an exercise? You see those videos, people with an exercise ball at the beach, they bury it in the sand so that it's bouncy and it can't
Yeah,
move. Yeah, this place had something like that, but it was like it was like the size of 3 bouncy castles.
Fuck
But it was
me.
like
yeah, I
it
know
was
the
like a
one.
big inflated exercise ball. It was so weird.
Wait, you went to Holland? I love Holland. Holland's great.
The Netherlands. They don't
Yeah.
like it calling Holland anymore.
Oh well, I'll go for it.
I'm not going to say a country's name and put the in front of it.
No, it's just Netherlands. Sorry. Like.
You said it wrong.
No, I. Oh,
Now
fuck
we're
you.
allowed to call it Holland.
Yeah.
No, that's not how it works.
Holland. Yeah, man.
I call it. I'm just going to stick with
I didn't
the
back to
Dutchland.
Netherlands in ages. Oh, fuck that.
Dutchland.
God,
Dutchland,
not this again.
not Deutschland.
The Dutchland.
Dutchland.
I love.
Yeah.
I went to Eindhoven. That was great. On holiday once.
I don't even know where the fuck I went. Went briefly to Amsterdam. Nothing fun though.
No.
I was there years ago for like a swimming competition. So like, you know, we went to Amsterdam, but we were with like 2 of our coaches. So like, it was kind of just a case of we're all 18, so they're not going to stop us. But at the same time,
We're here to swim. What's your going on from that then? What's your favourite holiday destination you've been on?
oh,
Ooh.
I know mine straight away.
I'd just go with the Alps. I'd much rather
Yeah.
go skiing than anything else.
I was going to say Lapland. Lapland was
'Cause you-
sick.
Because you love Santa.
Damn right.
Oh.
The snowmobiling was so much fun there.
John's favorite, John's dream night: Lapland, a hot tub, Santa, and Wes Burns.
Oh, oh yes, and
Oh
some
my
rum.
God.
Things get messy then.
And some rum.
Oh, where's Burns in the hot tub? No, I need to stop this. Fuck me. No one send this to Wes Burns because he will listen to it. Please
You're
don't.
gonna get a restraining order.
I'm not going to be allowed in the stadium next season.
Yeah, that's true. Can I have your ticket?
Go on then. They're sold out, so you may as well. You can go with Amy.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
But you leave Wes Burns alone.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take your season ticket. I'm gonna take your girlfriend to the football, and I'm gonna befriend Wes Burns, and you're not gonna be allowed near him.
I'm gonna go meet him.
Aw.
Fuck it. On my birthday, there's actually an open training, like open day, and you can meet the players. It's gonna be kids and then me meeting Wes Burns.
Wes Burns, please will you listen to my
I
podcast?
made a podcast, and you're mentioned every week.
You have to go.
Costco.
You have to go up on your knees with your shoes like on your knees.
Can I have a picture, please, Wesley?
Mr. Burns.
No,
Burns.
Mr. Burns.
He's Mr. Burns.
Excellent.
For those who can't see, Nick just did a lovely Mr. Burns impression.
did the like the hand pyramid or whatever.
Yeah,
it's
the finger
called, yeah.
taps.
The thingies. Oh my God.
Oh, The Simpsons, lovely.
Fuck, I'm literally going over every holiday I've done in my head, and I don't think I can pick a favorite because I hate sunbathing. God, I don't know what about you guys, but
Yeah.
sunbathing
I
sunbathing
can't sit
holidays.
still.
The problem
Awful.
with sunbathing is you can't see your phone for the fucking sun.
Yep. So I'm going away this weekend as we record this. I'm going to Portugal with Amy and her family. So it's like a golf but relax holiday. We're like, oh, we can sit by the pool and relax or lay on the beach. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I want to so Amy's bought
To
me
be
these
fair-
little like water balls. Do you know like? And she's
Oh,
like,
no.
you can play in the pool and play catch.
Yeah, that's what I do. Go play in
Yeah.
the pool and see how many legs you can do underwater.
How many handstands you can do? Yeah, Amy's like, I'm the ADHD child on holiday.
If you don't want to go in the pool and you do have to sit on a sunbed and you don't really want to just sit there and do nothing, do you know what you could do?
Go on.
You could listen to the FriGuys FriUp.
I could over and over and over again.
Yeah, there's only going to be like all 4 hours of content that we've got recorded so far.
That will last me an afternoon.
That was the royal you, not specifically Earl.
Okay.
I didn't
you were telling
expect
me.
Just re-listen to 4 episodes of the podcast. I was more suggesting other people could listen to the podcast. You know, other people can listen to this, right?
No, they can't. No way.
I didn't realize we were plugging the podcast whilst we were in the podcast.
Yeah, but we're plugging future podcasts while it's plugception.
Amy has.
Speaking of plugs.
Okay, that one.
So, yeah, this has been a topic that's been in there for a while. Right.
Has it?
Guess what happened with someone's butt plug? I'll give you a hint.
I remember this talking point.
There's a medical procedure involved, and it didn't end well.
Did they suck it up their anus more than it should?
No, I know this story. I've read this story.
So
I'll let John guess.
It came up because I think it became it was filed as a court case in America. Somebody wore a butt plug for an MRI. So for those who maybe don't know, an MRI is basically just a big magnet, right? So it creates a huge magnetic field, which is why you can't have anything metal in there. Now this butt plug was advertised as being 100% silicon. So they thought, I'm going to wear my butt plug in my MRI.
What? Why would you want to wear it in an MRI?
Yeah, exactly. You're going in for a medical procedure.
Yeah. I'm just going to put a butt plug in. I want some pleasure whilst having my MRI.
I don't know if they thought, you can't move at all in an MRI. You have to stay perfectly still. So if you're wiggling around to get a, do you know what I mean?
This feels good.
Yeah, and going, because there's microphones in the MRI machine. The butt plug was accelerated up through their abdomen. It had to be surgically removed.
Because it had like a tiny metal core.
It had a metal core.
So it just just went straight up inside them.
So they're suing the company for I don't even know what for.
I'm crying.
Well, I think it was false advertisement, and they're basically suing the company for
something like that.
But like,
basically, for it to be like, I think, because it can be like false advertisement, but for it to be like not fit for purpose or something because it had a metal core, there'd have to be reasonable cause for it. It would have to be reasonable to foresee that someone would want to wear the butt plug in an MRI machine where it couldn't be metal.
I mean, but if it's advertised as 100% one material and it's not, then it is false advertising.
I think these are like two different levels. So basically, that would be the worst case that the company could be sued for. But I think the TikTok I saw, the woman was saying like that she didn't reckon that one passed. She was an injuries lawyer or something.
Oh, I love those TikToks where they like a lawyer explains a case. They're great. They're so good. There's like car crash ones and shit.
You have to question how good a lawyer she was because she was just filming this sat in her car.
Yeah,
or how good a TikToker maybe.
Yeah, the guy I found does it in like his office, and he's like all in his suit and swab. And...
Oh, is that the proper guy? Legal Eagle.
I don't know his name. He just comes up on my For You page every now and then.
Because the biggest like lawyer one. Okay, this is great actually. So I only know of it because Connor eats pants. I don't know, but
he does something with pants.
He recently did like a charity auction where he got a bunch of streamers to donate stuff, and they auctioned it off live. I watched a bit of it.
Did he eat his pants
had it
as
on
well?
The background. He did not.
That's false advertising.
But this guy, I think his name's Legal. I'm gonna have to look it. Someone look it up for me while I talk.
What, on TikTok? Yeah.
No, just on YouTube. Niall's right next to his desk.
Okay.
Anyway, he sold a signed gavel, right? But when they were doing like his intro and stuff, he's the biggest. He has the biggest or the most subscribed lawyer-based channel on YouTube, but he is not the biggest lawyer on YouTube.
What?
Because I think there's another guy who's a lawyer, but his channel isn't about the law or lawyer things. So, but he's bigger on YouTube. So it's just so funny that you can't just say I'm the biggest lawyer on YouTube. It has to be the biggest law-themed channel.
That's weird.
Or law advice-themed channel. Just amused me.
That's yeah. I love when people just like put themselves in such a niche category to go, I'm the biggest. Yeah. I'm the biggest sim racing streamer from Ipswich.
What was it? This I think it was Sykkuno sold some Among Us swim shorts that I think he got sent. They don't sell them, or at least not anymore, and he never managed to actually go swimming in them. He'd put them on once just to show them on stream, and had never. He told this whole story about how he was going to go swimming like multiple times in them, but then everything fell through. So then I can't remember who it was, but somebody bought them for like something stupid, like 10 grand, and then they were like, "What are you going to do with them?" It was like Sykkuno's friend, and he was like, "I've bought them so that I can give them back to Sykkuno and invite him to a pool party."
That's so wholesome.
I know.
That's so lovely. Oh, good friend. Would you guys do that for me with my underpants?
I'm checking. It was definitely it was Sykkuno, yeah.
Would you buy my underpants to give them back to me? So
I'd do anything to get into your underpants.
Swim shorts.
You can be in my underpants if you want now. They're leopard print just for you.
Oh God.
Oh no, that's bad. Oh fucking hell. What? Wait,
yeah,
Among Us swim shorts. Oh, that sounds like a lucrative business.
Not available anymore.
Aww.
Don't only Sykkuno's. To be fair, there's no precedent to sell Among Us swim shorts for 10 grand. Just throwing that one out there.
Then you could actually market them like Sykkunos's and see what happens.
Sykkunos's?
Or whatever his name is. I don't know. I've never heard.
He was close, Kieran. You've got to give it to him.
Sykkunos's.
I don't even know who he is.
Sykkunos's.
I don't know who he is. I don't watch YouTube. The only YouTube I watch is golf because I'm a sad old man.
I'm on Golf Talk now.
Golf Talk's great. There's some good golf talk.
My favourite golf talk at the... Go on.
Don't. I was going to say, the golf talks... I only get one bit of golf talk, and that's the back-off challenge.
Oh, the country club adjacent. Yeah. They're brilliant.
Just absolutely raging. Like, and when they get, like, Donald Trump on and stuff, and they're just, like, fucking rinsing him.
They had John Daly, who's a PGA professional golfer. He's won like the British Open and things, but he's notoriously famous for drinking alcohol whilst playing a professional round. Like he has a bottle of vodka in his bag.
That is my kind of guy.
He smokes. He wears the most jazzy trousers. He's sponsored by Hooters. He's got like
too jazzy.
He's got like 3 ex-wives, and they did it with him, and they were like, John Daly spends more on Taco Bell than alimony, and he hits this beautiful shot like dead down the middle, miles, because he's like got one of the biggest hits in like PGA Tour, and he turns around to them and goes, "Yeah, tastes better than my ex-wife's pussy too," and just walks off. But like they're like wetting themselves, and he's just hit this beautiful shot, turns around, dead seriously, just goes, "Tastes better than my ex-wife's pussy," and walks off. I'm like, what a hero.
I think that's where I'm going wrong in golf. I'm not taking enough alcohol with me.
Oh yeah, alcohol on golf course is the one. Mate.
My pants aren't jazzy enough.
You need some jazzy trousers. I think
I need some jazzy trousers, and I need to get some booze in my golf bag's cool pocket.
Mate, do it. Like he literally just pulls out a bottle of vodka and just goes. He said if there was a period of 5 years he didn't play a single professional tournament, like on the PGA Tour, sober.
I mean,
like how?
He's definitely an alcoholic.
Oh, he was. Like he's been to AA and all sorts. He had some issues, but
this is why like functioning alcoholic.
Until it got to the point he had to retire certain tournaments because he had the shakes from alcohol.
Oh my God!
And he won some tournaments really well, and then at others he got disqualified from. He lost his temper. He hit balls into like the stands because he was bored whilst waiting. He hit him into the. Like I was reading up on it today. He literally was sat on the tee waiting for another group, so he just started hitting balls over the stands full of crowds, and got fined 30 grand for it because why not?
Absolute mess.
Yeah.
Right, okay. He's definitely not that great.
But his son's really good now. He's playing college golf and dipped to be like really good on the PGA Tour.
How old's his son?
Like 21 now, I think.
So he's got the vodka in his bag. Now.
Yeah, he's got the vodka on the bag. But he's been on like YouTube channels, like a YouTube channel called Good, like one of the biggest golf. And they had John Daly's son on there, John Daly Jr., of course. And he was fucking ridiculous. Like, I don't know how someone whose dad was just an alcoholic for 20 odd years whilst playing golf is now one of the best college golfers.
Well, because I'm assuming that John Daly Jr. was going around at like 16 with a red Solo cup.
Probably, yeah. Watching his dad. Oh, this is how I do
juice.
it.
It's just juice.
Just apple juice.
He's going around at the age of 8, just drinking straight cordial out of his bag.
Just like Dad.
Quadruple strength.
Robinsons, you know the instant one.
Oh fucking hell! To be fair, drinking straight cordial as a kid used to be the like, you know,
that was like crack.
Not allowed to drink straight cordial, and then it's like so
Yeah,
hardcore. I'm drinking straight cordial.
There was a
Fuck
reason,
yeah.
because it would absolutely destroy your insides because it was just pure sugar.
I mean, I do that
You're
now.
hyper as fuck.
I'd drink that now. Fuck it.
What do we drink? What do we drink now that destroys our insides? Absolutely
Nothing
nothing, of
else.
course.
Nothing else. I don't know what you're talking about.
At least the cordial only destroyed a certain specific part of your insides. The alcohol just gets everything.
Just seeps into every nook and cranny.
Except your golf ability.
I don't know for me. My golf ability is bad enough, so it's
To
completely
be fair,
sober.
I'm going to have to try it. I toggle at most things at tipsy.
Yeah, you need to get to your CS drunk, and I think you'll be good.
Yeah.
Your CS drunk is ridiculous.
CS AWP drunk. I also have pool drunk.
Full Guys drunk?
No, I mean like pool as in like
Yeah, but
in
also...
a bar.
Yeah, I know what you meant, but like...
Bro, no,
shitting
that
pool.
Us playing pool in Glasgow was just painful, my guy.
Could you not get your balls in the
'Cause
pocket?
The other two of you
We were both pretty drunk.
all three of us were just
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah, but that's my point. There's a sweet spot. I was drunk then. I wasn't tipsy. I didn't think I was that drunk.
But
then
you were.
it was one of those the next day I was like, fuck, I was really drunk.
Yeah, I
Maybe
love those
because I remembered-
realizations. When
I
you
remembered going into the McDonald's, going into the toilet, coming back out. Niall and James had ordered a bunch of stuff. Niall then starts like bantering the guy to try and get some of the new
sweet
sauces.
talk the
And then he
shit
gets
out of
them,
that guy.
And me and James just cheer.
Because we got some of the new sauce. Oh, it was beautiful.
Oh, that's shocking. That is shocking.
Just like 1 a.m. in a
He probably
McDonald's
just
in
thought,
Glasgow,
what
just
are these
cheering.
absolute fucking wankers?
No, we definitely made his night.
What you didn't, what you're not saying is this was at 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
We had one drink and we were hammered.
Yeah, that was it.
No, definitely wasn't me on my phone after me and James had opened a beer each in the car, googling to check if it was legal for us to drink while Niall was driving.
Of course
Yeah,
it
so my
fucking
ass is stuck with the 3-hour drive to Glasgow whilst
I
they're
offered
drinking.
to do it. You wanted to do it.
Why would it not be legal for you to drink whilst he's
but
driving?
I didn't know if there'd be a rule about
There
like open containers or something.
No, you're fine.
There are some laws somewhere.
I'm
Well,
sure
of course
there's
there's-
something where
Of course there's laws somewhere, but you're allowed...
There's laws somewhere,
Yeah.
you know.
Somewhere in this world there are laws, but not here. Not in Glasgow. It's a free-for-all.
Only on the fucking train system where you can't put your feet fucking anywhere or it'll arrest you.
Just chop
That's
your
if you
fucking
can
feet.
even get on the trains with all the bloody
Ooh.
strikes.
Or
Now
golfers.
back to the trains.
Oh,
You're
we got
fucking
into the right
golfers.
train of thought.
Yeah, we did.
Hey.
I think I talked about it on the first podcast when I was talking about the really long tunnel out of the station.
Yeah.
Yes.
The shorts are still there.
Oh my god.
Yes, come on.
We're now pushing a month since our
That's
first
incredible.
recording.
I was gonna say, this is minimum time the shorts have been there, because the shorts could have been there long before I saw
What
them.
kind of shorts are they though? I want to get to the
Been
bottom
through
of this.
Girls, denim, shorts,
okay, yeah.
frayed bottom. I think there's a bit of like bedazzling on there.
Oh, a bit of a jazzle.
That's exactly what I said.
You know what? If Wes Burns responds to this podcast, I'm coming down, I'm taking those shorts and I'm putting them on, baby.
Hey, you leave. Where's his mine, you bitch?
You
No,
leave those
I'm
shorts
not
where
doing
they
it for
are.
Wes.
Wes wants to see my fine ass in them.
Give it another week and it'll be a
Oh my
Pokestop on Pokemon Go.
I was gonna say, mate, you do not want to go pick up those shorts. They look dodgy as fuck.
You will catch shine from them, and they're in Liverpool.
Yeah. Mate, I think they'll just engulf you and come alive.
Oh, I'll
They just
become
take
like
over your body.
I'll just be like, I'll
It's
just
like Wallace and Gromit, the
become
wrong trousers.
yassified, you know.
Oh my god, it is. That's what the wrong shorts.
It's the wrong shorts.
The Scouse shorts.
It just walks you up like into the middle of fucking Liverpool, and you just
It
start
walks you-
like, selling yourself on a
it,
corner.
It walks you straight out
I do that
of
for
that
free
tunnel,
anyway.
straight out of that tunnel onto the street, straight across the street, and straight into the Hooters.
Is there a Hooters right opposite?
Yeah,
There
the
is a
Hooters
Hooters opposite the
there's
Exeter
only
station.
one Hooters in the UK, and it's in Liverpool.
No, it's not. There's two.
There are
in
two.
Nottingham.
Oh, there's two now.
The first one is in
Nottingham.
Nottingham.
'Cause,
They opened a second location in Liverpool.
You know why? Because
Now I know
Nottingham's
why you-
Hooters was always the away pub when you went to Nottingham Forest away. So you would go there and we're like, oh, where's the away pub when we go to Nottingham Forest away? Like, I mean, and we're like, oh, it's in Hooters. Okay, let's go in Hooters, and it's just full of football fans. But some of them are fucking creepy. But it's the best.
To be fair, it has a creepy vibe to it, I have to say.
Oh, it's weird.
I've never been in, just the idea of it, but it is apparently actually a really good sports bar.
It is, and to be fair, the food, they're not it's not great food, but it's proper bar snacks, like wings, shit like that, and it's all right, to be fair.
My concern with places like that is as a person, you know, as who I am,
a feminist,
not as a feminist, just as a the person that
as
I
a
am.
human.
When in those situations, I'll feel awkward, and when I feel awkward, I then just start to laugh. So I don't want to be like, you know, hi, can I take your order, please? And I'm just
They're not
trying
American,
to look her
no.
in the eyes while just pissing myself laughing because
They
I'm
have to put on
I'm
an
sorry,
American
I'm so
accent.
uncomfortable.
They don't ship Americans over to work in
It's
there.
the rule. No, they just get them to put on an American accent. It's
Can
the
you imagine a
rules.
Scouse person doing an American accent?
God, I love
That's
it.
like-
You
that's
want
why
to be
Liverpool's
close
the
to
worst
on
place.
I don't know what that was.
Hey, welcome to Hooters.
You get one
problem
character
is-
out of me, and that's Terry. That's it.
I can barely do a Scouse accent. I can barely do a Scouse accent, and I can barely do an American accent. So putting them
Combine into-
together isn't exactly going to work.
Wait, have you checked in the Liverpool one to see if Lloydie's in there every night?
Oh my god.
You mean because Lloydie's allegedly a Scouser?
He is a Scouser.
Is he not from Crewe?
Well, that area is the same fucking
Yeah.
area.
It's not at all,
we're not,
no, but
let's not go back to Crew. We already
Mate,
shot on that
gonna
enough.
get, you're gonna get
the
attacked
first
by some people
episode.
in Liverpool.
Or Crew.
I'm pretty sure the Scousers say you're only a true Scouser if you have a purple bin, because that
Okay.
means you live within the city council limits.
I don't know where Lloydie lives. Let me message him. Lloydie, do you have a
Imagine-
purple? I haven't spoken to him for like a week.
You know how fucking far Crewe is from Liverpool?
He doesn't live in Crewe.
Definitely does.
He doesn't live in Crewe. Don't you dare put Lloydie in that category of cretins.
The Crewe cretins.
The
is
Crewe
that their
cretins.
cricket team?
That's their cricket team.
The Crewe cricket cretins.
Their mascot is just some crack addict.
The Crewe cretins. The Trent Trout. Come on, give me some more cricket teams.
Oh, Essex have one. What could you do for that?
Essex Eagles.
That is what they are. Well done.
Fuck. The
Essex
Essex.
Espadrilles.
You.
Yes, the shoe.
Just the shoe walking around as the mascot.
I feel like that's also appropriate for Essex.
It is, to be fair. Yeah. What could Liverpool
probably a bunch of
What could
twats wearing those
Newcastle be?
shoes. Do they have a cricket team?
Narwhals.
Well, they have Durham.
The
No, Newcastle
Durham
don't. Yeah, we have
Dunces.
Durham.
Durham
Newcastle
dunces.
Narwhals.
What? Because Newcastle's famous for its narwhals.
Yeah.
Did you not
Yeah,
know?
because Essex is popular for its espadrilles.
It is.
Yeah,
Have
it
you never
is.
been out on a night out in Essex?
No, what is
Full
an
of twats
espadrille?
wearing espadrilles.
Espadrille. How do you
Who are
spell
fucking
espadrille?
orange in colour.
You were upset about it, and you don't even
Yeah.
know what
Well,
they
they're
are.
famous for their espadrilles. What's an espadrille?
That's the one that looks like it's made from fucking MDF.
Yeah.
You know.
Have you not? The night out in Essex is a load of people wearing them in tight chino shorts and tight polo shirts, and they're orange with the brightest white teeth.
Oh, sounds like a fucking blast for me. Sorry, I don't know.
There's a guy on the train who had there's this American guy. I only know because he kept talking to people, which wasn't very British, and then also he had an American accent, which I heard because he was trying to talk to everyone.
Are you going to attempt
Hey
an American
man,
accent?
welcome to Liverpool's train.
Oh my god, like hello.
I love
don't know. I
golf,
just said gay,
man.
like slightly.
Oh,
creepy
was he
there.
going
I've
to the
been there,
golf, was
but
he?
No, I haven't played at that course.
Was he going?
Yeah, he's literally talking to a guy. He's like, "Oh, where are you from? What's your local course?" And he's like, "Oh, I've been up there, but I haven't played either of those." It's just like, it's nice to know.
That's
buddy.
great. Thanks, bud. To be fair, people
Yeah.
like at golf do just talk to you. Me and Amy was sat there, and some old
Right.
man just started talking to me.
I don't know how to explain this. Right? He was definitely white, but he had the darkest tan I have ever seen on a white man.
He definitely didn't get that while he's been in the UK then.
I honestly sat there for like 2 minutes going, is he? Yeah, he is. Like, I was trying to work out if he was actually like Caucasian in ethnicity.
Unless he's got a spray tan.
No,
He's done like a full friend.
He went,
so he's got like
yeah.
half of his face is just really dark brown.
To be
The
fair,
other
he
half
never
just-
turned round.
Yes.
He's just
he just went.
beacons are lit on the back.
He went. I heard the sunbeds in Liverpool are great, man. So I went and got one, and I got locked in.
Extra crispy now.
I was red for 6 days, but now I'm a toasty brown.
Our accents are fucking horrendous.
Oh, they get worse and worse.
But yeah, I swear the trains have just been full of Irish people and Scottish people.
What, for the
They're
Gulf?
the only people going to the Gulf.
Yeah.
Well, it's,
All the
partly because-
English people go by like posh cars because they're all posh.
Oh, you reckon?
true.
Oh yeah. It's,
To be fair, there's probably more of the English people.
you
just
might have
live.
bumped into my dad.
nearby.
He's there. My dad's there.
Your dad's there.
Yeah.
Mate, we could have gone for lunch.
He's working there.
Oh, at the Gulf.
Yeah. Works at
What the
the.
fuck does your dad do?
He's a sound engineer for the BBC.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, so he's at the Gulf. This is his last major event.
Because your brother's in the family business, but you're
Yeah,
not.
I'm a disappointment to the family.
You're a disgrace.
I fix cars.
You're also fucking useless. You can't fix either of our cars. You could have engineered all of our sound.
Why can't I fix your cars? What's wrong with your car?
Nothing.
Oh, well, I can't fix it then, can
Yeah,
I?
they're just not Renaults.
To be fair, it needs a new catalytic converter.
I can do that.
Oh my god.
For free?
Not for free. Fuck that.
Oh,
what good's
mates
that?
rates?
You could have
Mates
engineered
rates?
my
Get
sound
the
for
mates
free.
rates in, mate.
Pay the part. I'll sort you out the labour for sure.
No, I'm not replacing it.
Fuck that.
Oh.
It's been
It's
on
probably cheap.
advisement the last 2 MOTs. I just plan to get rid of the car
Oh,
before the next
And you drive a
yeah,
Vauxhall now, so I'm not touching that. It'll fall apart.
Yeah. I fucking yeah. I still can't believe I had to spend like $1,000 last year just to get the car on the road again.
Well, what's wrong with it?
Oh, there was so the airbag sensor was going off. And I
yes,
was
I
like,
remember.
great, the airbag sensor's going off. What's going on? Had to take it to my local place. We're like, it doesn't work. they were like, oh,
Face
we've got to
load.
take we've got to take the driver's chair out. Looked at the driver's chair, went, mate, is that heated seat? It was like, yeah. It's like, oh, we can't do it. We need an auto electrician.
What?
So I'm like, great. So I took it to a different garage with an auto electrician, so they could take the chair out. It cost me £300 for them to take the chair out to find out that the problem was a 10p sensor in the bumper that was replaced straight away.
You should have just taken it to
So
a
it
main
cost
dealer.
me £305. 300 of that was just to take the chair out.
You should have taken it to a main dealer. They would have told you that in seconds.
Auto electrician repair, auto electrician replace.
Electrician scams Niall.
Also, I just had the image when you said that they need to take the seat out. They just removed the seat. And
With
they go, all
Niles.
good. Off you go.
Just that with Niall sat in it.
Now sat in the back of the car to drive now.
He's just got a little stool. He's got that child
Little
seat he sat
blocks.
on at the petting zoo.
Oh.
You laugh about this, right? We had to take an interior out of a car, and we had to move it to get it out the workshop. So I had to move it, sat on a stool. I reversed it. I braked, and I just fell backwards. Almost crashed the fucking car. This poor customer's car was just rolling backwards towards a wall, and I'm like, handbrake, fuck.
Next monthly Fry Guy video, we're gonna get together. We're all gonna buy a car.
And just take the interior out.
Just take the interior out and try and have a
Just
race.
Top Gear now.
Yeah,
Where the fuck is this budget coming from?
Yeah, fucking
I
hell.
say
that's once we get
I
sponsored
say
by
we-
Costco.
we go out at 3 a.m. We find a dead car park. We take the seat out of Niall's car.
Yep.
Oh, can it
Just
without an
put a
auto
stool
electric?
in
Why
and
my
do
car?
My car's too expensive for that.
Kieran's
I
is
need
not.
to-
Kieran's not.
I need to trade my car in so I get a new car. I need the money from
You
it.
haven't got heated seats. We'll use your car.
I do have heated seats. Thank you very
Fuck
much.
damn it.
Yeah, you're not using mine. Mine's too nice.
No, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
I witnessed a
Yeah,
car
yeah.
crash this morning.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
Did you cause the car crash?
No, but I was
he
the
was
car
like
behind.
pushing them into the other lane.
Yeah. Fuck off. No, I was the car behind though. I was just driving to work casually, like 7 o'clock this morning, just like fucking half asleep. And there's this like old clapped out Nissan Micra like in front of me. And I'm approaching a roundabout. So there's me, a Micra, and a van. I'm just like, just minding my own business. And all of a sudden, I just go, this Micra's not brake for the roundabout, but the van stopped. And then suddenly the Micra just slams its brakes on, didn't have ABS, it just locks up and just goes straight into the back of the van, quite hard. And I'm just like behind it, and there's like, this is the outside lane. I'm like, there's the inside lane. I'm like, the inside lane's clear. I'm just gonna go into the other lane and drive around. Just drive off.
I love how even with your miming, you did a little indicate there as well.
Always
Like
indicate.
you could have just driven,
indicate.
but no.
You
For
have
the
to
sake
indicate.
of
I
keeping
can, of course,
I think it's
That's
one of
right.
the biggest
Yeah,
sins
to
on the road when
indicate.
people don't indicate. It infuriates me.
Or gets the wrong lane on a roundabout. That's my worst one.
Oh,
Speaking of ABS though, the first time mine ever kicked it, I am right that ABS is like the thing where it stutters your brakes.
Yeah,
so your wheels don't move,
anti-lock
yeah.
braking.
Yeah, right. So, I have 2 stories about this actually.
Oh no.
So first, when it was icy at the start of the year, was the first time that mine actually kicked in while I was driving, and I'd never had it before. But I was braking coming up to a roundabout, and it just starts going. And I was like, I fucking bricked myself at first, and I went, oh. So that's what the anti-lock braking does.
Yeah, it's not like a hard thing to like.
It kicked in.
Yeah, it's not like
It kicked in on a roundabout the other day. It was wet. I was coming around the roundabout a bit fast, and I assume it was the anti-lock braking, but I wasn't braking. I don't know if it was just
That'll
like
be,
the
stability control, ESC.
yeah, something like that. But honestly, the car just sort of starts to stutter and shake a bit as I'm trying to pull away from the roundabout. I was like, "Fuck!"
Wait! You
something's
were pulling away.
It was as I was going round the roundabout.
Were you
It kicked in
accelerating
about
though?
halfway round.
Were you accelerating?
Yeah, probably.
That'd be your traction control. It does roughly
Yeah.
the same thing.
So then, but it just sort of starts to like, the car basically just starts to vibrate at a
does.
really low frequency, but like really hard.
Yeah.
And I was like fucking shit myself. I was like, I'm just gonna put my foot down a bit and hope this stops.
Oh no! Don't put. That's worse.
But also, I couldn't remember what ABS stood for the other day.
Oh no!
I think it was yesterday at work. So I just was like, oh, I'll just quickly Google it. So I Google ABS, right? Fortunately, top few options: anti-lock braking, yeah, bloody blah, 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 blah. And then just at the bottom of the Google search on the screen, I just see a bunch of half-naked men, and I was like, oh yeah, I've just Googled abs.
You just get a call from IT. Kieran, it's Dave in IT, you mate. Your search is just flagged up on the porn filter. Why are you looking at half-naked men at work? Bye, Dave.
I'm looking at anti-braking
Lock
system.
Yeah,
No, bye.
But why have you clicked on the photos and saved them?
Nothing to do with you. Engineering stuff.
Yeah. Just looking at the structural build-up of
I'm
male
seeing
torsos.
if I can replace this beam with this really hot guy just permanently.
Was it the picture?
Sit in this building.
Was the picture of a tan man from the train?
Oh my
No,
god!
he wasn't that hench.
Ah, was he fat?
He's quite old.
Yeah.
He wasn't fat actually.
No.
Wait, no. He
No.
wasn't that old to be fair. He's probably about 50, 60.
So old. May as well just be
Pretty
dead.
old to be fair. Yeah, I mean, you get to a certain point, just off you go.
I mean, I hope so. I don't want to live.
Voluntary. I think my one of my aunts was talking about that one time, like that when you get to a certain age, people should just like offer to. Do you know what I mean? People should just go.
Sure.
And I was like, oh, what age? And then she like made a suggestion, and me and my dad are like, so that's 2 members of your family gone. You're off in 5 years. It's just like one of those of. You know how many people you're not killing, like just in our family alone.
Yeah, you've just killed your whole family, basically.
Not wrong with a bit of Eurythmics between friends. Eurythmics? I don't think that's the right
Eurythmics
way.
sounds like some sort of workout at the
Yeah,
gym.
it does. No,
Welcome back to Eurythmics.
That's a British pop duo built in the 1980s.
Oh, I know I remember them. Like their music.
What's the thing where you fucking eugenics? There we go.
Eurythmics.
Eugenics, yeah. Oh
Hang on,
wait,
guys.
no, it's not. It's definitely not eugenics.
No,
Guys, can we just...
Eugenics is the scientifically erroneous and immoral theory of racial improvement and planned breeding. No, so it is eugenics.
I assumed that's what you were on about
Yeah, it
when
is
you
eugenics.
said eugenics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on, guys.
A
Can we
little
just
bit of
pause for a second
eugenics,
so I can
yeah.
get a good cut? But can we just all dance around a little bit so I can insert some Eurythmics in that bit earlier? Yeah, cheers for that. I'm not going to add the
And
music.
scene.
I'm gonna add it into the video, but not the audio podcast, and I'm just gonna cut my camera.
You prick.
I'm just gonna record some more footage of me just sat at my desk, so I can leave that while you guys dance.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
Hashtag editing.
I have the power now.
Anyway,
Pro
podcast.
editor.
Yeah, I don't think we quite need eugenics.
No,
What?
I was trying to.
Well, what was the idea I had earlier?
Oh my god.
Well, I had eugenics on the
I
mind,
was-
and I thought of something
was-
similar.
I was thinking, right?
Yes.
If you were a woman, I'm not sure I would necessarily do this, but just thinking of it, it seems like a reasonable idea, right? I think we're in an age where it's not necessarily the easiest thing, but like to be a single parent, if you have the money to do it and you don't have to work, is probably not that bad. I don't know. I've no experience, but does that mean that? Do you know what I mean? Would you could just sleep with an old rich guy? Because how much do you really need him around? So if he dies off after a bit, and then you just have a kid and a lot of money,
I feel like
sort of fulfilled your
I
stuff.
feel like as a just to kind of preface this all, I feel like three white guys chatting about whether
No, I'm saying if I was a woman.
to look after a child, we have probably no subject
if I
knowledge
was-
whatsoever.
If I was a woman and I wanted to, I got to a point and I was like, I'm not bothered about having a partner. I just want to have a baby, and I was considering like a sperm donor. You could just go gold digging, and then you get the
True.
money and the baby.
Get the money and the baby.
Because guys are good till they pop.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. Well,
I'm not.
Not
Mine
like
definitely doesn't
good.
work.
Good. Oh. All right. Next episode, the guys get their sperm counted. Yay!
No, this is
Highest
video.
count wins.
Cut to video now. Going getting his again. 1,
1,
2.
No, it's just a
Three
video of Niall
almost
picking up
count.
a little test tube with Earl written on it, opening it up, pouring it out into his hand, and then going 1.
You can stop at 1.
Just looking at, I don't see any sperms.
Yeah, I just see dust. That's the oldest of the group.
Oh, I forgot
You're not
you were
even
an
that
man.
old.
I mean, to be fair, you're what, 27?
Yeah,
28.
27, 28
That's
in a few
basically
days.
30. 30's basically 50, and 50's halfway to 100, and 100's dead.
Exactly.
She's
I
basically
may as well. I
dead.
may as well just give up now. Just give up on life
Okay,
now.
catch that. I mean, you're home alone. No one's gonna stop you. We can't stop you.
Can you watch? You can film. I could film it for you.
I think this has crossed the line.
Yeah.
And on
that bombshell.
on that bombshell of some
At some
questionable
point, we're going to just
suicide
have to
humor,
accept.
Yeah, probably shouldn't
Uh,
joke
We're
about
just,
that.
yeah.
I'll refer you all to the NHS counselling link, which was we had to post in the Discord
Yeah.
after the end of last week's podcast.
Because of Niall's topic of.
Oh, hang on, boys. hang
Oh,
on.
we're not bringing that
Hang
up
on,
again.
boys. Hang on, just fill for a second. Scripts up, boys.
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
well, hang on.
One
yeah.
sec.
We have a. I didn't realize we were scripting. Did we even mention that we scripted the intro?
Oh, I think we brought it up.
Yeah.
We definitely brought it up.
Okay.
Shout.
So okay, hang on. Was our friend? Oh, our friend too, wasn't
Same
it?
roles, boys.
Yeah.
And that's a wrap on another fantastic episode of The FriUp. We hope you had as much fun listening as we did recording.
Thank you for joining our wild and wonderful ride. We can't wait to share more laughter with you next time.
Remember to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode of our thrilling discussions.
It's a follow button. If you enjoyed today's show, share it with your friends and family. Let's spread the good vibes.
And don't forget to leave a review. Your feedback fuels our podcast journey and helps us make them even better. Plus, you could be first to review.
What's this shit? I mean, contact with us on social media. We'd love to hear your thoughts and interact with our amazing listeners.
Until next time, stay curious, stay awesome, and keep smiling. This is Falcus signing off.
And this is Earl saying adios for now.
And Nickeline. See you all on the next episode.
Thanks again for tuning into The FriUp, your podcast destination for fun and engaging content.
Yay!
Yeah. Wait. Oh, wait. We are cheering. Yeah!